Ugh. Here we are. It's the Freedom of Speech edition. Because it's the 4th of July. This used to be my favorite time of year. When I was a kid, I used to like half blowing myself up. I was one of those kids that did not read the warning labels on the packages. Like, do not take this apart. What? No. Take that apart just fine. What are you talking about? Upper Lenoska. How the hell did we get there? So, guys, I'm a little stoked, man. I'm a little stoked. If you check out the channel regularly, you'll notice that I just put out a video, just a couple of minutes ago, actually, on what is going on with MMOs in 2018. And I am amazed that that's gonna be the L port, yeah. I'm amazed right now at just how poorly the MMO market is doing. It's Wolfie Ray. Wolfie Ray, old-time Paradox player. Haven't had a chance to get enough people on yet to start a free company here. Didn't want to hold Wolfie Ray up. Told Wolfie Ray to go on with their life. This is gonna be like my throwaway kind of game, not like my throwaway game. I love this game. I love Final Fantasy. I'm a Final Fantasy addict. I have most of the games. In fact, if I ever just quit, if I ever absolutely quit streaming, I would sit there and I would run through all of them. I have a stack of them. In fact, I have which one is it? It's 8. I have 8 installed right now. Is the one I want to? Yeah, 8. I wanna run through 8. I just don't ever have time, man. And then what I was saying is, what's going on with MMOs? Yeah. Bless failed. I still feel bad about Bless. I really do. It's got all the makings of a good game, but it's not a good game. And that really bothers me because it's like indicative of what they're trying to do right now with the gaming industry. They're just like, whatever. They're so hungry for anything, they'll take it. Here you go, take it. That bothers me. That bothers me a lot. Camelot Unchained. I was supposed to be playing Camelot Unchained today. And I told you guys I wasn't going to put my money down. I was not going to put money on the line that is dotted until I knew for a fact that we were ready to go. And guess what? We're not ready to go. Because they had to push back their beta again. And then they're like, oh, well, we had to push back our beta because of some European Union regulations. And I'm like, no, that's a load of crap. If you're trying to publish a game in the European Union, it's your responsibility to have every duck in a row, man. And if you're not ready to do that, don't try to blame it on, oh, well, we're trying to make sure we adhere to, we're trying to make sure that we adhere to all the laws of the European Union. Like, that doesn't impress me. You're required to adhere to all the laws of the European Union. It's more likely what happened is they couldn't deliver the product. Because they said over here, it's all about, we want to make sure that we can deliver the product. And then over here, it's, oh, well, we're having an unacceptable number of crashes. Well, then that's the reason. The reason you're not delivering is because you're still having crashes, which is cool. When are people going to realize at these game companies that there's people like me out there that are going to translate bullshit back to English? Stop it. Stop lying. Just stop lying. That's all you have to do. Sweet Tart's here, but she's at Miss Marrow. She's a champ. Sweet Tart's here all the time. Man, I gotta say, sometimes it really sucks being a person of principle. It really sucks being a man of principle, right? I see all this good stuff going on in ArcAge, and I really want to go back to ArcAge, right? I want to do it. I'm like, I miss it. I realize that the reason why I'm like spinning wheels, the reason why I got no traction is because ArcAge has enough to keep you busy all day long. The problem is that it's run by just such fucktards that I cannot get down with a company that literally stops interfacing with their customers and then lies. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm sorry. I mean, I was just watching a little bit of Saibot. I didn't have a chance to jump into his channel. I wanted to, but I'm trying to get a couple of videos done, get everything lined up right, and man, it looks good. Everything looks better. I just wish that we would get like the new company. I wish XL Games would be like, we're gonna self-publish in North America. I wouldn't even care. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't even care if they were like, haha, just kidding. You have to start over. I would start over, even though I'm a couple of thousand into ArcAge. I would start over if it was with a different company. Because the game is so good. But that's okay, because the time of me being lost in the night with no rudder and no sail is almost over. Because there's another game that I'm going to take a look at. It's what I talk about today. It's Warlords Awakening. I'm going to take a look at it. I'm going to take a look at it because they hunted me down. Now, they're hunting down a lot of people. I love the way that this company's doing their... Oh, I think I offended him. I did offend him. I hit him. Don't hurt me. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to hurt you. You were kind of in the way. I thought you were part of the tree. Get out of here. But, Warlords Awakening, first of all, there's a scythe. Okay? You can play an assassin with a scythe. That's like win right there. Your rangers can have guns or cannons. Yeah, that's win right there too. And then it looks like there's like a necromancer-esque thing going on with the psychics. Yeah, I'm all about that. I'm going to jump on that. Apparently I'm getting a free key to the game sometime. Start producing content for that. I'm more than happy to do that. But Ashes, Alpha 1, they are up to 100 staff members. They hired developers in France and Malaysia. I think that's because they're trying to be an international company, and then that way they can self-publish. But 100 people. They just picked up 5 from Daybreak. They brought on a new producer, and they brought on an executive assistant. Now, I know what a lot of people are going to say. What does an executive assistant bring to the deal? A lot, let me tell you. An executive assistant definitely helps keep the owner organized. I was an executive assistant. In the military, young officers often are. Middle range enlisted often are. And my bosses always loved me because they were like, I was Jonathan Rhys-Meyers from Paris with Love. I'd give my boss like a folder. I don't have a folder on my desk. My desk is a mess. I need like the whole internet to go down for a day so I have no excuse for why I didn't clean. But I used to give my boss a folder, and I'd be like, "Here you go, boss," and it was everything he needed for his meetings. Now I had one folder per meeting, all color coded, and my boss was like, I was a tech sergeant at the time. He was like, "You need to get commissioned because you get it, you understand." That's what an executive assistant does. Instead of having the boss running around trying to remember what he needs to do, he gets to just go do, and then his assistant keeps him honest. Plus, let me tell you all this. If you're young people, I don't know who's here today. No one said anything. Let me tell all you people this. Don't ever disrespect a secretary. Don't ever do it. I learned from about the age of 7 or 8 not to never, ever, ever disrespect a secretary. The reason why is a lot of times the power of the office can be leveraged from the secretary's desk. If the boss has 50 things to sign, and you're one of those people that's nice and pleasant with everybody, you go out of your way to help people, and you don't talk down to the secretary, you're going to be surprised to find that your stuff often gets to the top. Like, you're going to be like, yeah, man, my expense report's all finished. I got reimbursed for my travel. And then other people that you traveled with, they're going to be like, really? I haven't even heard on mine yet. Oh, you must be that jerk who's mean to the secretary. And she buried your shit. So always remember, you should be polite to everybody. But absolutely do not disrespect secretaries. Do so at your own peril, my friends. Do so at your own peril. Talking to a lot of people lately. I'm trying to get my wheels going again in real life. I want to get back to like reaching out, like helping high school kids get into college, motivational speaking. The problem is that I am so out of touch with the world. And I'm going to be honest, this generation, the generation behind me, the only thing they do good is make excuses. That's the only thing they do good. There's a difference between an excuse and a reason. An excuse is something you tell yourself, and then you start telling other people. And man, people need to learn. The only thing stopping you from doing what you want is you. Like, big thing, big motto for the week. Divorce the lies and marry the truth. People who say, well, I wish I was. Well, why are you wishing, man? Go do it. Go do it. Like, two times this week. Like, my leg, like, there's within the limits of, like, physical ability. It's just too hot right now to run. It's too hot here. I'm running and I'm dehydrating myself. And that's no bueno. That is, I'm actually making myself ill. I had to back off a little bit. But the one day I was just sitting here and I was like, nah, man, I gotta get up. I gotta do it. If I don't do it, I'm gonna hate myself. Because there was nothing wrong with me 2 days ago. I was just sitting here working. Actually, let me stop lying. I wasn't even working. I don't consider reading in between matches the Heroes of the Storm actually working for you guys. Today I worked. Today, a lot of research today. A lot of research. But I'm just sitting here the other day. I'm playing Heroes of the Storm and I'm like, man, I wish I went out and ran. As soon as that match was over, I just stood up, went and put the running gear on, went for a run. I was like, I ain't going to sit here. I ain't going to take 5 hours to decide I can go run. So, yeah. Divorced the bullshit. I married the truth. Lurker mode active. It's Kriya. Kriya is lurking. Kriya is another one of those people that I'm looking forward to seeing in a future game with some competitive content. And see, that's the thing right there, man. Everyone who's a streamer, a YouTube video maker, it doesn't take much for us to cross support each other. I need to get my second computer set up to do that. That way when I see, I can just have it up on media all the time, and I can be like, oh, someone's streaming. Like, I keep missing Sparks. I love Sparks' show. She's funny as hell. I try to pop in and see her show when I can, but I always miss it. Can't get my yard upkeep. Excuse. I'm tired. Reason. Deteriorating, lowering disc, rupture, nerve damage, and pain. Two very different things. Exactly. Exactly. There is an excuse, and there is a reason. Absolutely. Like, there are things I want to be able to do in my house. I want to fix my light. I can't. I have the pin in my shoulder. Makes it impossible to work overhand. Like, I can for a couple of minutes. So there's a reason, but that's not an excuse. The excuse would be, I'm tired. I don't want to do it today. I'd rather watch. And there's no, absolutely no. See, people need to stop feeling sorry for themselves and their reasons. Just embrace your reason. I didn't get this done today. What'd you do? Watch TV all day. Did watching TV make you happy? Yeah. Then okay. Did watching TV make you happy? No. Well, then now you have a problem. It's like the Rocky Balboa where he's talking to his son. If you know what you're worth, then go out there and get what you're worth. If you don't like what's going on in your life, then it's real simple. Your life is a product of your decisions. If you don't like where your life is, you're not a fucking tree. Make some better decisions and move. Again, there's always the outside justification. Like, kid comes to me, I want to go to Harvard Law. Dude, you got a 1.7 GPA. You're not getting into Harvard. That doesn't mean you can't be a lawyer. It means you're not going to Harvard Law. There is a difference there. You can still go to law school. People are like, well, I wanted to go in the military, but I'm too fat. Then stop being fat. Put the fork down. Now, I got fat because I was on painkillers. Okay. Still kind of your fault, but understanding the change in metabolism that painkillers do cause, sure. But now the question is, what are you doing about it? Like tonight's dinner. Today was kind of a cheat day, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I will just run a little bit more tomorrow. Stop being fat, man. I mean, when you guys saw me start streaming, I was 258 pounds. Last October, I got up to I was about 245 last October. And then the Christmas hit, and some stuff went on, and they changed my meds around for my pain. And I got up to 258. I damn near got up to 260 fucking pounds. And then a couple of weeks ago, I said, fuck this, I'm fat. I don't like it. I tried to put on a dress shirt to go to my daughter's school because she won an award. I tried to put on a dress shirt. None of my dress shirts fit because I'm fat. I was like, all right, this doesn't work for me. Being part of the Fat Kid Club is not meant for Jalon. So I changed. I dropped all the soda instantly. Dropped all the soda, 10 pounds. Like that. Gone. Like today, I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I try not to bring food to my desk. I got the bag of Cheesy Poofs over here. I was working, I was compiling a video, I was eating, I gotta just stop that. I have healthy food in the fridge. Speaking of fridges, that's part of my problem is I'm getting a new fridge delivered tomorrow. That's gonna be an important part, because then I can stock it. I didn't stock the fridge this week with good stuff, because I don't want to, you know, once they call you and say they're delivering the fridge, and here's your hour window, then I gotta take it off, disconnect it, drain the water, move stuff. It's shit you gotta do. It's like, people are like, well, Jalon, you have a degree. You could probably fix a refrigerator. You fixed them in the military. Yeah, I probably could. Let me tell you the truth. What am I gonna do? Tear it all apart? Not have a refrigerator while I'm doing it? And then have to buy a compressor and then probably reseal put new seals on the fridge? Fuck that. I'm halfway into a new refrigerator at that point. Fuck it. Why am I killing myself? Don't do that. I gotta get my chamomile tea, man. But people just make excuses. That's okay. Make excuses. But then don't sit there, oh, woe is me. Like, I wish I was born in this generation. This generation has it so easy. Half a success in this generation is just showing up. Man, and I started to notice that. I started to notice that when I was at OTS, 2009. There were hungry people. There were hungry people because there were older people that, you know, were my age. Like, I was at usually for OTS, the average person is right around 22. They go right after they graduate college, maybe a year later. I was 29. I turned 30 at OTS. And that was rough. That was rough, man. Let me tell you. I'm supposed to keep... Because there's only one standard. There's only one fitness standard. So I'm trying to keep pace with, like, 23-year-olds. My body was already broken. But then I noticed half of them, like, honest to God, some of them, their eyes welled up with tears when they got yelled at. And that's... In the military, getting yelled at. It's not like you didn't, you know, run over the drill sergeant's puppy. It's a method of group training. If I yell at you in front of everybody, you're basically taking that one for the team. And unless you are a world-class screw-up, I probably will not choose you to be the example for the next thing. But man, these kids are like 24 years old and their eyes are all welling up with tears because they're getting yelled at. I'm like, what is going on? Well, he hates me. It's his job to hate you. He gets paid to hate you. Well, I don't know if I can handle this. You can't handle what? I can't handle him yelling at me. It's too stressful. It's too stressful to be in a safe environment, a training environment, and get yelled at? What the fuck? You're offended because he's yelling at you? I'm pretty sure the people that are going to deploy you to go and fight are going to be shooting at you. You can't handle being yelled at? I guarantee you, the AK-47 you're going to get shot at with is going to be a whole lot scarier. I don't work well under pressure. You want to be an officer in the United States military and you don't work well under pressure? You made the wrong job choice. And some of these kids, and I call them kids, they leave after 4 years. Some of them dropped on request. One kid was like, I don't need this in my life. It was like, there's the door, man. Go. It's like, I'm competing to be a distinguished graduate. Here's the line. Most of you are not going to make it. I'm worried about most of you even making it to graduation day. I'm definitely not worried about some of you competing with me. It's just like, what happened with our world, man? What happened with our society? Like, you guys know one of the mantras of the Paradox Gaming Network when it comes to video games, as I say, and just life in general, but it started with video games. When did we come to accept poor customer service? Better yet, when did we come to expect it? You guys know I was stoked, I was happy. I'm retired now. I'm enjoying a little bit of that retired life. Put up a gazebo in my backyard. And I had it for 8 days. It was up for exactly 8 days. And the steel and stuff absolutely snapped in half. Like, the steel snapped in half. Now, let me tell you a little something about steel. Steel doesn't snap in half. Not if it's put together right. But I'm just out there. I'm going to show you guys the photo. This is ridiculous. But, there we go. I'm out there, thumbnail, right? There it is. So this is what happened to... Let me just slide that over. That's steel, apparently. Now, I know what you're going to say. You're going to be like, Jay, it's rusted. Yeah, I had it for 8 days. It didn't have a chance to rust. Like, it rusted that bad overnight once it was broken. I called the company. They asked me for pictures. I sent them pictures of it all. I was expecting to have to go through some sort of fight with them. Nope. They were like, sir, we have refunded all of your money. Feel free to donate or scrap or whatever you want with that gazebo. I was like, you're damn right. People I was talking to, not you guys. You guys get it. You guys get it. Hanging out with me, you're like the like-minded people. That's why I am not a program for the masses. Because people are like, oh, damn, Shalon makes me think. But why would I eat a $220 gazebo that I had for 8 days? I mean, what the hell? What the... 220? That would be like $27 a day. No. And here's the thing. They were going to refund it. And if they didn't refund it, I was going to call Discover. Give Discover the pictures and be like, you tell me, guys. I'm more worried about going into an old folks home or nursing home with these kids looking after my old age. Hell yeah. You know... I don't know where the brainwashing of society. I don't know where the brainwashing of society happened. No, don't play Arcade anymore, Mr. Rogers. Tryon and I got a divorce, and as long as Tryon still owns Arcade, I can't do it. I can't. It sucks because I like Atlas Reactor and I like Defiance, but can't do it. But you know, I don't know where the brainwashing of society happened. Because I was a teacher, and I definitely was not part of this let's make kids dumber. I don't believe in making kids dumber. Mr. Rogers, that's right, you were here. Haha, so you were trolling me. You... But, I get that people want a living wage. Now... I am not against people having a living wage. What I am against is people thinking that just increasing your paycheck is what's going to fix it. And it boggles my mind when you try to explain it to people that if you give everybody a pay raise, you're exactly where you started. Except you're actually worse off because when you get a pay raise, you pay more taxes. But if everybody gets a pay raise, then the price to make items is going to equally slide to the right. McDonald's workers, I love you all. If you work fast food, congratulations. In fact, my roommate on the other side of the monitors technically works fast food. And I say this... and she's heard it once before. She's heard it multiple times before living in my house. I will be all good with giving McDonald's workers $15 an hour when they stop fucking up my order. You know, when you make the Big Mac... Actually, I don't like Big Macs. When you make the Quarter Pounder with cheese look something like the menu up there, when you give a shit about your job... I'll be okay with you making $15 an hour. I'll be okay with spending $10 a meal at McDonald's. And people come back with the argument of, well, if I was making $15 an hour, I would care. No, motherfucker, it don't work like that. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. You don't get to be like, well, if I was making, then I would care. You get upward mobility because you show up and you are the best at what you do. Believe it or not, no, it doesn't. That will actually get you straight up banned in my channel, because that's derogatory and would not be a polite and friendly thing to do. There was a point in my life where I wore the stupid White Castle's visor and I flipped burgers. You know what I decided after about a day and a half of flipping burgers? Fuck this. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. Maybe I'm going to take my ass back and I'm going to study a little harder. My pop sees me after 2 days of working at White Castle. I needed to bridge about $6,000 on my tuition because I wasn't going to take a bunch of college loans because college loans are what bury most people. So I went to a pretty expensive college and I paid it off as I went. Some of it was scholarship. The rest was out of my pocket. I decided that after that, I said, I'm going to hit the books even harder. And my dad saw me. He's like, you're already getting A's in college. I was like, Dad, it's not about the A in college. It's about actually learning this shit so I can teach it. You flipped off White Castles and burned their burgers, didn't you? No, I didn't, actually. I believe that every single thing in your life is a reference. And lo and behold, honest to God, when I got my security clearance in the military, they contacted the White Castles I worked at because I had to go back 10 years. They needed 10 years of history. And they contacted my manager at White Castle. And the manager's like, I'm not the same manager that was here. I plug his name in the computer. He worked here and he left at the end of he left when he said he was going to leave. Gave 2 weeks notice. If you get a job as a street sweeper, be the best street sweeper you can be. Yeah, Freddie, it was I didn't have a lot of commercial jobs. I worked at my university, and so that's all like the good old boys network. Like I worked in the library, I worked in the stacks, re-shelving books. That paid for some of my tuition, and then I worked at the newspaper and the radio station. So I didn't really have a lot of outside commercial references. $15 an hour is way more than a living wage. People are just possessed with having $15,000 car and college loans and credit cards. Yeah, here's the thing about your credit card. And I don't know how many people don't understand this. Your credit card should be treated like plastic cash. If you want to buy something for $100, that's cool. I ain't telling you not to buy something for $100. But if you couldn't walk into the store and buy it with $100 in cash today, don't buy it on your credit card. Because then you're going to be paying like 11% interest, and then that $100 item, it's ridiculous. Don't do it. The only reason why you want to even have a credit card is to build your credit. The best way to do that is to put your gas on your credit card, and then pay it off at the end of every month. For younger kids, I tell parents, get your 16-year-old a credit card. Get them a credit card. Have them put the gas on the car on that credit card, and then tell them the only thing you're putting on your credit card is the gas for your car. Pay it off every month. It helps you build your credit. Absolutely important. No, I'm not 16 years old. I swear, sometimes I just want to slap people. Your mom put you on your credit cards? My parents actually did one better. My parents opened a credit card for me. Can't do that now. I'm pretty sure that's... Well, I'd actually have to look into it. But they opened a credit card for me. I have a line of credit with Chase Bank from the year I was when I turned 16. I already had a 16-year-old line of credit. Yeah, man, I'm in South Illinois, and it is brutal today. That's why I didn't run today. I absolutely just horrible. Yeah, sweetheart, once you're co-joined with somebody's account, you get credit. You get credit for their good and their bad. If that's actually one thing I got to do for a couple of people. I help people with the credit bureaus, because navigating through it is like, once you've been through it, you kind of know all the pitfalls. You got these fucked up parents, man. You got these fucked up parents that open up lines of credit in their kid's name, and then the kid turns 18, tries to go out into the world, and then they find out that they find out that they're in debt for shit that's not even theirs. And then it sucks because you gotta basically... you have to basically call the police on your parents, and then your parents get investigated. That's a bad situation. I'm at Bent Branch. Why you do this to me? Ohio, yeah, I remember Ohio. I hated Ohio, too. I hated the summers there. Those were brutal as well. I was up by Fairborn, Beaver Creek and Fairborn the couple of years I was there. And that was rough. Okay, I'm looking for... Oh, there they are. It's like, what? Then I remembered. It's the little paw print. It's a little chochobo track. Oh, nice. That's kind of sexy. You want Kitty? Kitty? Kitty is not here. Still having, we're having some rumbles in the hierarchy of the 4 cats. The 2 girls, they don't care, but the boys, they've just been going at it lately. Which would be cool if I wasn't in the middle of an insomnia fit. Cloudy, come here. Sweetheart wants to see you. Oh, you don't trust me. He doesn't trust me. But, yeah. Can't sleep. I was up till like 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday. That sucked. Wow. By the time 6 had 10 million line of credit, didn't tell me about it until it was 30. Nice. Nice. That sounds like a party right there. Deliver alligator pears. A lot of people don't understand. Yeah, you can have a brilliant line of credit. That doesn't mean you want to use it. I will say this though. People buying a house. It used the old mantra used to be buy a house. I don't know if I necessarily get down on that advice anymore. You very rarely are going to get a house worth what you pay for it. Everybody's upside down on their property. Like the house next door to me, I really considered buying it. It's going to be up for public auction. When I found that out, I was going to spend up to like $20,000 on the house next door to me. And then I was going to knock it down and put in a pool. But there is a minimum $118,000 bid on it. No one's going to buy it because it's in pretty rough shape. It got stripped. Some people stripped out the copper pipe and stuff. So not really a good time for the owners. But yeah, minimum probate of $118,000. That's not doing that one. Not doing that one at all. Oh, northeast of Quarry Mill. No. So, yeah. Oh, Fat Gamer, you know, it's funny you mentioned farms. Once I have my forever home, I want to get my forever home on the border of like agricultural and residential. I want to have a couple of goats. No reason. I love goats. They're such stupid creatures. Oh, come on. But yeah, I want to get a couple of goats, just hang out, sit on the back. Man, I'd get dogs, but dogs you actually have to, like, take care of. Goats, they pretty much take care of themselves. Come on, man. Where's this crap that I'm supposed to harvest? Northeast of Quarry Mill. Oh, northeast. Other way. Other side! So, yeah. Yeah, I never had to cut the grass. I haven't cut grass now in like 3 years. I'm never going to cut grass again. It's not going to happen. Sat down with the surgeon. Talked about my arm. Surgeon and I agreed. I said, Doc, if I have another surgery, am I going to be able to rock climb again? Surgeon's like, no. You're never going to be able to rock climb again. It's not going to happen. I was like, we're for sure? He's like, dude, you're never going to be able to pull your weight up. And then he says, of course, he has to make the joke too. He says, dude, even if you got your weight down to where it should be, you're not going to be able to do it. It's just not going to happen. I'm like, well, shit, that ain't cool. So then I start talking to the doctor about all the things I want to do in my life and all the things I don't want to do in my life. And he's like, then why the hell do you want another shoulder surgery? I was like, you know what? Damn fine point. So I've decided I'm not going to have another shoulder surgery. If that means I can't mow the grass ever again, I think it's okay. I think we will live. There will be no shortage of children and grandchildren. In fact, I'm going to be honest. I don't even own a lawnmower. My lawnmower out in Ohio broke. And I said, the hell with it. I started paying somebody to do it. And now I pay somebody to do it here. I don't even own a lawnmower. I was concerned. I was like, what am I gonna do? I don't have a lawnmower. What happens if I can't find somebody to do it? Because the guy I hired the first year here, he only did my lawn for a year. No, he did it for 2 years. And then he said, I can't afford to come out to your neighborhood anymore. And I was like, I don't get that, but whatever. And the other guy was crazy expensive. Dude that does my yard now, he must be here for an hour. Charges me 35 bucks a week. I'm like, okay. I'd give him more. I'm gonna give him more if he doesn't ask for it. Oh, come on. Alright, we're kind of on pace. Kind of. Got the roommate playing this on the other side of the computer now. This is a good solid game. As you guys have seen, all I've really done tonight is gathering. I'm gonna stop gathering here as soon as I use up that last little bit of green bar. I'm going to open up one of my other classes and go hang out with that. What? This is going to be the game I go to while I wait for other stuff. I'm really hoping Warlord's Awakening is something I can just dig into for a bit. I am bored. Project Zomboid, man, I'm going to tell you, that game makes me rage. That game makes me rage. I curse Jammin for ever introducing me to that game. I wish Eve would reboot. If Eve did a clean server, I would jump on that. I would jump on that in half a second. But I think we're gonna have a good quarter four. Very good quarter four. I think you guys are gonna be pleasantly surprised. Now, I want to preface this months and months early. What we're going to be doing in Ash's Alpha Testing 1 is we're going to be testing the combat. So you're not really going to be playing the game through the way you would do it normally. Because they need to make sure everything on the back end is running right. So we're going to be testing a lot of combat, which is cool because, you know, if the combat in the game sucks, the combat sucks. The combat sucks, people don't want to play it. But yeah, we're gonna be testing the combat. Yeah, Star Trek. I have highly considered going back to that. If Warlords Awakening doesn't work out, I might do that for a little bit. I am a big giant sci-fi nut. I'm on season 3 of Babylon 5, and you know what? Here's another thing. Oh, damn it! It saw me! Don't kill me, Mr. Goblin. Go away. No! I can't fight you. I have no weapons. Go away. This sucks. Stop it. You wonder why we exterminate your race. Anybody else notice that back in like the 90s, a TV series for a season was like 20 episodes? Now we get like Game of Thrones, 10 episodes. Come on! Game of Thrones is... I give Game of Thrones a little exception in True Blood because they're based on books. So I will give them a little bit of an exception. Not much. I'm not going to give them a huge exception. But TV used to be so much better. I don't even watch TV now. Difficulty and speed. Nice! There's a level. It's all about that right there. The road to 60. Experience earned is increased. Hell yeah! Oh, it's in the town. That's right. I like this one. Hairy Caterpillar. Oh, thank you. I'll level. Yeah, I'll do those. Yeah. 12 break, 12 break. Yeah. I mean, it's all about money. They do less episodes a season now because now everything and its brother interrupts the television season. It's like the school year. The TV season got shorter and shorter. We used to start, the new shows used to start in September. That was the only good thing about going back to school. You're like, man, I gotta go back to school. Oh, but at least my show will be back on. But like everything else, man, we've had to dumb TV shows down to the least common denominator. You gotta make it so, everybody can understand them, because God forbid you have thought-provoking television. You know what thought-provoking television does? Gets you low ratings, because nobody can understand it. It's like you propose year-round schooling to people and they're like, I don't want my kids to go to school year-round. Why? Because I don't. Why? You don't want your kids to be on par with the kids from the rest of the world? It's like racist Americans always like absolutely boggle my mind. I want to go see a doctor who speaks English. I want to see a doctor who can save my life. How do you understand your doctor? I'm not going there for English lessons. Also, the funny thing, when you're talking to somebody who doesn't speak English, why do Americans feel that if they just speak louder, The other person will understand. Dude. They don't speak English. They don't... Speaking louder isn't gonna fix the problem. But what do I know, right? What do I know? Ever seen the movie Idiocy? Idiocracy. What the fuck? I hate that. Certain words. You look at them and you're like, the pronunciation. Science fiction comedy directed by Mike Judge, Luke Wilson, Maya Rudolph, Jack Shepard, Store Hibernation Experience on Big 500. Wow. No, I have not seen that. Nor do I think I want to. Although I feel like I'm living that just by reading the little introduction to the movie. I feel like I'm living that movie now. I'm Dennis Leary from Demolition Man. Because I like to think and I like to read. I believe in freedom of press, and freedom of speech, and freedom of choice. Let's see. 75,000. Gimme. Alright. What class do I want to go be? Let's go do something fun. It's Wolfus Moon, who's on the other side of my desk. As she waves. And nobody can see you wave. Because the camera's on me.
But you saw me wave and you announced that I did it, so it works.
Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna be not frugal. Oh, I have some awesome photographs of Wolfus Moon at Disney, hugging Disney characters. Aha. You probably don't have to work on that. There's about 80 bazillion of them that already exist. Let's see. One thing that makes me sad about Ashes, I'm gonna say this. One thing that makes me sad is that class-locked games. I don't like class-locked games. I don't. You get your main class, and that's it. If you are a healer, you are a healer. If you are a tank, you are a tank. That is it. Do I seek to join the Conjurer's Guild? Yes. Yes, I want to join the guild. Do 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 do. Dude's got horns. He's a demon. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Sweetheart will like it when she sees the healers in here. 'Cause healers aren't just like, here, go heal. No. They get some deeps. They get the deeps, man. And a unicorn mount. I present you this cane. It is old and weathered. But, no, dude, you're giving me a piece of crap. This is your, we're not quite sure if we want to invest anything on you. So, yeah. This is another game that if you stop playing for like 12 seconds, you lose your mind. Uh-oh! Yeah, another cool thing that they do in this game is... Oh no, I'm naked! No! Clothes! Clothes, little guy. You need clothes. At least they do like full underwear for the... Yeah, that's no good. There we go. Looking pretty slick. Looking pretty slick right there. When your level is lower than your main class, so I'm a level 46 warrior. Not really trying to break any speed records. Let's just put that out there. And I'm a level 1 conjurer. I will get more XP going out and doing fates and stuff. Plus, I still have the bonus. So, be good. Be a good time. Oh, plus, dude, this. Let me just say. Gear set lists. Ready? Now, say I was actually in a guild and, you know, doing my thing. Oh, the booms are starting already. Holy shit. The PTSD. Say someone called me and they're like, Jalan, I need you to tank this real quick. Well, we all know how that is in Arcade, man. We gotta go find all our gear. We gotta change our class. We gotta... No, watch. Ready? Boom. Ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. When you change your class with your gear set list, it changes everything for you. Because you don't change your class. You equip a main hand. The main hand is what decides what class you are. And once you save the set, it's absolute brilliance. I love it. That's pretty slick, ain't it? Of course, here's the funny part. A healer in this game at level 1 does not know a healing spell. Oh, where's my bro? Where's my bro? Come here, Choco bro. No, not you. I can't summon you yet. Yes, we healers are stupid. Oh, you wanted to see Kitty? I got Kitty. Gotta get outside first. Can't ride mounts in town. Kitty. That is right. That's a sexy kitty right there. Them some fucking whiskers. This is like Prince Whiskers. Dude, you win. Your whiskers are bigger than my body. Down, Fido. Down, you little bastard. He's got a cloud. Oh, I'm level 2. Dude, why? Why do you have to be a jerk about it? There's Wolfus Moon behind me. Oh, why are people like, go the fuck away? If I wanted your help, I would ask for help. It's like, you're not helping me. You're making my job harder. And then I'm surprised I haven't gotten the non-stopness of, do you want to join my free company? I haven't had that tonight. I will say, some people have said that they don't like this game because the combat is so slow. Yes. Combat in Final Fantasy is slow. Oh, there we go. Level 4 already. Oh, and we learned another deep spell. I like it. Combat is very slow. But you gotta remember, not a PvP-based game. It's a theme park. So, it doesn't have to be slow. I like the dots. I've always loved this game's dots. Arcanists have it awesome. Why are you level 19 killing level 2s?
It's a quest in this area. I don't know.
Don't use the quests in this area for your high level. Use it for if you're gonna level other. Hold on. That was the one thing we did get them to add. I played all the way back in the original Final Fantasy XIV. And let me tell you, one thing they did that sucked, like really sucked, bad, was once you were out of quests, your life sucked. You could not level your other trees. At least now they give you enough quests to level, basically level 3 classes. But then they took the need to level the other classes out too, because now you get your role abilities. God, these things are ugly. But I mean, at least they do detail. See, for me, going to Arcade, I came to Arcade from this. And Arcade was not at all immersive compared to this. So, I sometimes wish I had never gone to Arcade. But then I realized if I never went to Arcade, I would most certainly not be a streamer. I'm level 5. I would not be a streamer, I would not be a video maker. Everything happens for a reason. Remember, you can never connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect the dots looking backwards. By the way, since you all showed up an hour early, well, not an hour early, you all showed up on time. I'm going to be giving away something tonight. I'm going to be giving away a little goodness. Give away a little goodness at the conclusion of the normal, regularly scheduled show. Oh, and really important, really important, Twitch Prime people. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. Instructions are down below. They are giving away a ton of games this month. Like, something like 30 odd games is what they're giving away. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. I hear a gizmo.
It makes the majority of the bugs.
I hear my daughter. She's all excited. It's fireworks. It's fireworks time. Where? Fireworks where? 1 penny. Love it. Sweetheart keeps me employed. 1 penny at a time. You'll be able to do the next quest at level 5. Yes, technically you can. You can connect the dots going forward. Problem is they were the wrong dots. Absolutely. Absolutely. Never forget that. Never forget that. Always make sure you know what you're connecting. And yes, it is 1 penny more than I had. The bank account's kind of flush right now. I can't really do giveaways because I'm not in a game to do giveaways in.
Why?
Gotta be in a game to do giveaways. Otherwise, it doesn't build. It's not the building blocks. When I went over the numbers to do the full accounting for Paradox, it was hold on 1 second. When I was doing the accounting, I couldn't believe in 1 month I gave away 30 Apex in 1 month. It was pretty nuts. Blessed Blood in the North Shroud. I love this game too. I love it. Kind of has a teleport book. Every town you go into teleports you around. Yeah, I gave away like 30. The 20 I gave away came out of the company money, and then the other 10 I gave away came out of my pocket. Gave away 10 out of pocket. But it's okay. It's all good. Like I told you guys, I finally figured out. I think I figured out how to make the business work. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's okay. Just got to make sure that I keep all my records right. I did. Now, I'm going to be completely honest here. This is a little crazy. I thought about turning the Paradox Gaming Network into a school, believe it or not. And then I'd be able to write everything off. Everything involved with it off. I'd be able to write off under educational write-offs. But oh, here comes the money. There you go. Thank you. Love it. Love when people roll through. But yeah, I was going to do this as a school, and then I was going to do it for a school of motivational speaking. Motivation. Just bullshit. Whatever. Here's your certificate. Whatever I can put on it legally. That would require me to, like, go get my PhD and stuff. I don't know if I want to do that. Look at this monkey. Come here. Whoa, no. Don't come here. I don't want to go chase that guy. That would be bad. That guy's going to get me in trouble. So I love it. It's the 4th of July. Got a subscriber. That's money. That's money in the bank. Put it in the pot. Following. I do it all the time. It's like, when I talk about YouTube, you got YouTube subscribers, you got Twitch followers, and Twitch subscribers. And then the one day I said, I wish I had... one day I said, I need 5,000 Twitch subscribers. And somebody's like, that'd be a lot of money. And I was like, no shit. Imagine making $12,000 a month as a streamer. And see, that's the sad part, man. $12,000 a month ain't even like big money. That's small money. It's not small money by any means. It's small money for these big streamers. Wanna check something real quick. Ninja has 9 million followers. 9 million followers. Wow. The dude oh my god, he's so on top of the world right now that Ninja they build computer cases. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy. Later, Psylocke. Now, could you imagine being branded to the point where they make computers with your logo on them? That'd be like, that's just nuts. That's that big money. That's that giant money. I think at one point I calculated that he was making like well over 600,000 a month in just Twitch. That's not including all the other stuff he's making money on. You sense a hostile presence. I don't get this. I'm hitting an earth sprite with the stone spell. Like, why does this even work? Why does it work at all? Investigate the soil. And thus, your introduction to the Final Fantasy world of quests has begun. It is all, go here, do this, talk to here, go there. At least they do cute cutscenes. It's pretty good. The elementals whisper of your accomplishments. Dude, I'm fucking Jalan. You better be screaming that stuff, whispering. What's wrong with people? The field will once again bear bountiful crops. Yes. I'm telling you. I hope you were paying attention. Oh, I remember this. She's a mouthy little cuss. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do those other things. Oh yeah, yes he can. And I have this premonition that by him making you have to be good at the other things is going to involve me. And I don't want to. I could be on the fast track to 50, but I gotta help this scrub. This new Blit 101. Check in Discord. Making sure nothing's going on. Nothing that requires my attention. You may report back, because you can't cast the spell she just cast, but you're already a better student. Because reasons. I'm picking a fight with something I probably shouldn't. Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. If I had my Chocobo, I could do this. Oh, I'm doing a fate by myself. Yep. I love it. I love it, man. Let's do this. Let's get down, baby. With a spider. So, I have to ask an important question. Why aren't all of you watching fireworks? I don't like fireworks. Fireworks are explosions. And I don't like fireworks. I don't like loud. I'm very chill and laid back. Oh, sweetheart, for your Disney trip. Toy Story Land. Do it at night. It apparently looks amazing at night. And plus all the kids are gone and you can you can see somebody was saying that the lines at Toy Story Land were like ridiculously long, but they went at night and they did like the whole Toy Story Land in like 3 hours. Also, Disney trip factoid that if you are in line for a ride before the park closes, you will be allowed on the ride. But you got to be in line before the park's scheduled time. Now, I don't know how close to closing time they start cutting off the queues, but I do know that they're not going to be like, "Oh, sorry, folks, you've waited in line for 2 hours and the park's closed now. Get out." They don't do that. I know they don't do that. So that's another one. That's another one for you. Piece of Disney trivia. I'm actually thinking about taking the kids down to Universal again in October for a couple of days. Fly down this time. Take the kids out of school, or the kids got a couple of 4-day weekends. The day, like whatever, the Thursday, fly down, and then the Thursday fly down, spend 2 days at the resort, just the Universal Resort. Don't need a car or nothing. Just jump off the plane, get on the bus to the hotel, walk to Universal. Not quite sure if I want to do it in. Not quite sure if I want to do it in October though, with the scare stuff that goes on at Universal. Although that sounds like it would be an awesome job. Working at Universal during their Fright Festival, that sounds like that would be fun. Dude, oh yeah, let's just tear up levels, man. Guys are quiet tonight. We need to get more people. We need to get more people because that way more people can say like something every now and then. I like talking. I miss conversations. I need to jump on Discord one day and just talk with people. But yeah, the video's up for what's going on with MMOs. I'll promote that one tomorrow. And then got an Ashes video that I gotta get on the streets. Oh, you're playing EVE Online. EVE's my jam, man. Maybe one of these days I'll jump onto EVE and like I'll jump onto the free-to-play and stare at all the ships I can't fly. Because my character's Galente and I can't fly the ships because they're Kaldari. Shit, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hire a Chocobo Porter. I'm gonna go to Gridania. I will be right back. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the ride. Ah, there we go. Oh, they made changes. All the races can fly. Nice. So what? It's basically what you can level as a free-to-play account. I probably can't level anything. Although I'm only okay. I'm gonna preface this. If I do swing by EVE, it's gonna be like a drive-by. There will be no playing of EVE because I don't want to be divorced. And I've already been threatened with that. So yeah, it will just be a drive-by. Gotta get up early tomorrow. I don't want to get up early. It's not exactly early. It's early enough. Yeah, you ever notice you hate knowing you have to be up at a certain time? I hate knowing I have to be up. It's like they're gonna call me oh, interesting. Truthfully, if I was going to play EVE, I would just pay for my account, but I'll unlock all my shit. But anyway, like, I can, on nights that I don't have insomnia, if I don't have to wake up, I can go to bed 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, wake up at 6, no problem. But if I know I have to wake up at 6, I can't sleep. I don't get it. I do not get it. I want the hat. After Bless went tits up. Oh my god, man. Bless is just such a horrible... Oh yeah, get down. Get down with the clown. Give me the hat. Wait, where's the hat? Oh, that's right. Oh, show my hat. I gotta show my hat. Oh, look at the hat. Yeah, baby. I got a box on my arm and I got a hat. Oh yeah. The Kool-Aid man. Okay, hide the head again. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna check something. It's not soda. I'm okay. So, Bless Online an hour ago had 2,900 players. Its peak in the last about 4 days has been 5,500. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with Blessed. This is kind of what I'm feeling. I think we all got scammed. I honestly believe we all got scammed. They're gonna be like, well, Bless? What Bless? Eve currently has 18,000 on the server. Let's see. Let's look at Eve's numbers. 18,440. It's... Then again, we have to remember it's a Wednesday. Their max in the last 24 hours was 32,000. So... Prime time... Yeah, what would have been prime time? They were at about 32,000. So that's not bad. Let's look at the Steam charts. Who's playing what? Let's just look at Steam stats. Wow. Dota 2 is on top right now. PUBG, Counter-Strike, Grand Theft Auto, Warframe, Ark, Fallout 4, Civ 5. Was my Civ 5 through Steam? I don't remember. Yes. Paladins. Hearts of Iron 4. I tried playing that today. 7 Days to Die. I'm waiting on the expansion for that. Yeah, the problem is NeoWiz I don't think owns anything else. I don't think NeoWiz is developing any other games. What are they developing? Oh, they do. They do have another game. Let's see. Yeah, they have a couple other games. Which is such a shame, man, because Bless could have been great. But... yeah. C'est la vie. I'll check it out again when, the time comes. Oh, you know what I could do? I could go over to Camp Tranquil and I could get my Chocobo buddy. We'll do that. One good thing about Daybreak and everything that happened with Daybreak is Intrepid ended up with people. Not you. What's the dude's name? Oh. He's... Oh yeah, this guy right here. Do. Sad part is when you don't play this game for a while, you forget all your combos. You're like, what? But this will let me summon my little buddy. Asking it to take hurts in your name is quite another. Go pick greens. Go pick them. Pick them. Oh. Apparently out of all of these, there's only 3 that you can actually take. Which would be kind of cool if you had to become a botanist to pick them. But I guess we don't want to actually, like, you know, make people play all the classes. Have you acquired them? Yes. This is one part about the game I don't like, handing over stuff. Fighting with your Chocobo. This was a brilliant addition to the game. Brilliant, I say. I remember back in Final Fantasy XI, man, they... Oh, hell. Way back in Final Fantasy XI, there were no companions, so you did everything by yourself. Well, then one day they decided that they were going to introduce companions, and the line to get your companion was like out the door. And there were people all lined up. Now that's going back way back in the MMO world. Could you imagine? Like, I heard on Selphira that on launch day there was a line of people waiting to do something on the Firen side. They all had to line up to kill a mob. Like, they lined up. And then I remember fucking early or Head Start server when I played on that. Yeah, people were like, "Fuck waiting in line." There's no line, man. There is no line at all. Oh, let me do this. Repair all while I'm here. Greens. You can never have too many greens. I'll buy 10 more. There you go. So, where do you want me to go now? My feisty little chocobo. Then you guys can see what a real game's battle pet looks like. Pretty cool mount. I like that. It's pretty sexy looking. Companion. Summon. Ordering your chocobo. Companion skill level is too low. Okay. Well. Oh, he's trying. Maybe I should be a good tank in facing away. Maybe. You obtain 3 animal hides. There you go. That's why you never get drunk at the bar, guys. That's what you wake up to the next day. You do not need that in your life. Not at all. Oh yeah, once you pull out your pet, you can't mount. I don't think. I think once I get off this mount, I will have used the green. But it's useful for your low-level characters. And there is fall damage. Never forget the fall damage. Fall damage sucks. Oh yeah, this was actually really cool that this came about after. So this is the size of your inventory in this game. You got 140 slots in your inventory, plus it's nice, it's like tabbed, it's nice, it's clean, blah blah blah. Well, they realized that that wasn't enough, so they gave people the Chocobo saddlebag for another 70. Because trust me, when you're out there harvesting, you will easily fill up your bag. So that was kind of cool. That was a bonus and a half. And I forgot, yes, he does stay out. He stays out. He's a good boy. No, not that. And then he drops to level 7. Then he's useful. Oh, come on, man. Come on, little guy. Get hops. There you go. Get them hops, fool. Poke him to death, man. Beak him. Beak him for 2. Alrighty, well, we've had an interesting, fun night tonight hanging out. Got some good numbers earlier, good conversation. I love it. I love good conversation. Even if we did get some strange people in here. Ah, yes. As he levels, you can change him around. Well, all the people who hang out here for the next couple of minutes gonna be in for a nice high odds surprise. Oh, nope, too late. That's the problem with using an instant. Oh, cleric stance. Actions and trades. Roll cleric stance. Yes. I know, surprises are great, man. Giveaways are awesome. I don't generate the money. Everybody generates the money by, you know. Well, I mean, we didn't have a stellar June at the YouTube channel. Mainly because I was gone for 10 days. So really 2 weeks worth of videos didn't get done. And don't really have anything to post on. But we still kept the pace for what I need. I have a really high bar set for this year. And we're gonna make I think we're gonna make the year. We made the month. We crushed the month. Okay, there we go. I mean, we made everything we needed to make. Which was good. Is this sanctuary? I'm gonna pop in here. It's a sanctuary. So I'm gonna log off right here. I'm actually gonna disappear a little early once I do this giveaway. I'll poke my head outside during the fireworks show with my daughter. So let me get Nightbot up. There's a whole 7 of you. Actually, I don't need to use Nightbot Duo. I could just do Winner. Actually, I'm going to do Nightbot. See if people are here or just lurking. I know there's some lurkers here. So, hashtag free. For something free. Might just be you, man. It might just be you. I'm gonna give that. Oh, there we go. We got 2 people. Might just be you 2. Oh, there's 3. Now we got them waking up. Yeah, free stuff comes along. Free stuff comes along, and now we got people waking up. It's gonna be like, I always gotta remember to check the box for Sweet Tart too. She's my only moderator, so she'll say something, and it won't. She won't pop up on the users, and I'll be like, oh. You know what I think? I'm not sure if I still have it. But my favorite... no, that can't be it. Is it that? Yeah, the Vigilant. The Vigilant was one of my favorite. The Vigilant was one of my favorite ships, and then the other one. The what is it? The Cinnaball? Yeah, the Cinnaball, the Angel Cartel ship. I loved them. I absolutely loved them. You jump on somebody with you jump on somebody with a faction cruiser. They think they're gonna beat you. Then all of a sudden you jump on them with a faction cruiser, and they're like, whatever. All right, guys, it's 1 in 3 odds. It's 1 in 3 odds. Everyone else must be lurking. There you go. Shoot me your email. I just sent you a PM on Twitch. Can shoot it to me on Discord if that's easier. And then tomorrow I will go through the process. Oh damn, I'm losing people left and right on the YouTube. Shit, man, we had gotten as high as 2510. We're down to 2492. That's okay. We'll make it up. Get there. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna step outside. Gonna hang out with my daughter real quick. I will get you something sent. Oh nope. I will get you something sent tomorrow. Make more vids, damn it, on anything. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I made one. I got another one going. I will do that tomorrow. Anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. I'm going to go spend 4th of July with my daughter. You guys take care. I'll see you on Friday.